Good morning. I know, we should be playing the other map, but I feel like playing Gnadenthal twice this week. Okay. Well, might as well get on with potato harvesting. Almost done, actually. Just did a bunch. I think I managed to get the potato harvester to that perfect width, where it barely harvests everything. So we'll do a round of this. I looked at the potato trailer's full, so we'll just fill this up and then go empty the potato trailer. Unfortunately, I can't put potatoes in that truck, which is a shame. Real shame. But it'll still haul the trailer. Since we're kind of broke, seems to be the best way to do it right now. How's it going, Mac? Sure, noob? Apollo? I'm doing okay today. I feel like the coughing is... I don't know. I feel like I'm getting better, but then of course I got these spells where all of a sudden I feel worse again, but I feel pretty good right now. How are you doing? Hey, Iron Thunder. Just makes this tea that's got all sorts of different ingredients in it. Not only is it really good for coughing, it's also tastes really good. Potatoes. We're harvesting potatoes. At 90% full. Let's go dump this. I have not tried selling anything yet. Maybe we should try. Let's try. I'll just save right before and then save and quit. I'll save, try selling, and quit and restart. But before I do that, I want to show you this. There's some texture painting required here. That one's fixed already? Cool. Okay, what's my score? How do I know what my score is? Oops. I muted myself. My environmental score is 43. So that should give me some bonus, right? Oh, so because it's under 50, I would lose money? Okay. Let's go test it either way. See what happens. Okay. So save off. Save game. That's save game. Okay, yeah. Doing pretty good. We we kept ourselves busy yesterday. After the stream, we went and watched sword fighting, and I shot a bunch of video for them. And then we drove an hour and a half away from home to go kayaking, only to find out somebody tried to steal my kayaks and mangled my padlock on the kayak so badly I couldn't take the kayak off the roof. So I was happy I still had kayaks, but unhappy I couldn't go kayaking. So I came back home, got my lock cutters, cut them off, put on a new lock. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a higher end lock. So we were pretty busy yesterday. And then we played Raft. So we didn't have time to do any actual work, so we have to do that today quickly before I have to go to work. So Jess is out doing chopping while I'm doing laundry, so there will be some BRB moments where nothing's going on in here. Hey, Michael. Well, where am I selling this anyway? Potato. Okay, at the grain. It's a little weird dumping potatoes into a grain bin like this. Wonder if you can make a second sell point at the same spot. I don't know how you would do it, but see what happens here. I got a minus environmental score. So minus 110. So that worked. So minus score definitely works. Yeah, I guess if your score would be exactly 50%, then you might not get an environmental score. Or you might not get it. You wouldn't get any money. Hey, Don. Oh. Let's make sure we turn autosave back on. It's so cool seeing all the reviews on Gnadenthal. The two things that keep jumping up on every review is, it's so huge! And, every house is a sleep trigger. I watched one yesterday by somebody that lives here, or really, really close, like 20 minutes away. It was a good review. But even he couldn't say Gnadenthal. And just sent you a screenshot of this. Gotta stop and pause to blow my nose every now and then. I'm still pretty clogged up. I'm sure you'll have a lot of stuff like this pop up in the next little bit. And once those are all figured out, then there'll be smaller little bugs further down in the game as people play on different fields that nobody's played on yet. Yeah, community center would be weird to be a sleeping point. Add production there. I don't see a problem with that. Maybe add some production in Blumenfeld? Or what is it? Blumengart? Blumengart. See, even I can't remember that village's name. I just noticed that none of these tractors have license plates on them. So I guess when we add collectibles, I'll have to start a new save game. What productions would you add? Um, Oh, so yep, that was a thing people wanted, so you could sell the original house on there and they could put their production on it. Yep, I saw that request. The only problem is in real world there's not productions in this place, so we have to make it add production without losing the feel of Gnadenthal. But yeah, Blumengart would be a good place to add production. Um, you could do like a rock crusher on our own farm. Yeah, bakery would be good for that community center, right? That'd be a good place for like a bakery. Because I'm thinking grains and stuff. What works with grain right away? Does a bakery need milk though? But a rock crusher? Who's going to play this map with rocks on? So maybe not a rock crusher. Say on the west part of the map. This building over here is just a garage in real life. There used to be a house on there. It's just a little garage over there. That might be a good production place. Yeah, and then the community center would be a good production place. First house above 44. That is a Bible school. Yeah, I think that might be a good spot for a production. And then here, you could even add something like north over here by the field, or to the west over here add some kind of production. Biogas isn't really a thing. Grain mill is big. That might go well in Bloomengart. Have a grain mill there. Oil. Oil is actually, there's a huge factory in Altona about 20 minutes away from here that makes canola oil. So oil factory would be very, very fitting for this part of the world. There is a big canola oil factory very close to Gnadenthal. So this would fit the map very well. Grape for sure not. Ignore anything grape. Hey James. Sugar mill no. Oh, used to do sugar beets in Manitoba a lot, not so much anymore. So it wouldn't be way out of place. A dairy would work because Winkler has a dairy. Every town there has a dairy. A dairy would be a good production. So far my favorite two are oil mill and dairy. Spinnery, there's just not a lot of sheep in that area. Baker requires milk, so a dairy having... Because there are a lot of cow farms in the area. Not a lot, but there are quite a few cow farms. Cow farms, pig farms. These are all mods that... Yeah, that'd be my first three choices right there. Oil, dairy, and bakery, wherever that is, with a possible grain mill. Maybe you could have a grain mill and a oil mill in Bloomengart. So grain mill, that's what I would do. I would do a grain mill and an oil mill in Bloomengart, and then do a dairy up in Gnadenthal, one of those two spots. Actually do the bakery by the community center and put the dairy up where you said that first house by Field 44. Although there is no dairy in Gnadenthal, it is fitting for the area. Those four would all be fairly fitting for the area. Grain mill not so much, but there are grain elevators and stuff, so yeah, why not a grain mill? Those would be my four choices that would fit best into that area. Too bad there's not any kind of flour or any potato chip. Is there literally no potato production? With mods there are, but... Because Southern Potatoes, the main farm we live on here, their primary seller is Old Dutch potato chips. Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to jump out of this just in case someone joins. That's the wrong button. And I'll be right back. Whew. Yeah, James, I'll swing by your place after we stream here, maybe after food, sometime between 12 and 3. And if you're not going to be at home during that time, then just put the package somewhere where I can find it. So I went outside, walked downstairs, moved over the laundry from the washer to the dryer. Walking back upstairs, or just walking to the hallway, I hear some singing, just horrible. Like they're way off key. They're not good singers. Just belting away singing. And he's strumming on his guitar. He's pretty good on the guitar. That sounded decent. But singing, dude, stick to the guitar. Well, he's just singing about how his girlfriend is the same old bitch. how his girlfriend is the same old bitch the way she used to be. Something like that. Just bad singing. And it just kept going on about how much he hates his girlfriend. Just belting it out as loud as he can, just walking along the road. I guess that's a fairly healthy way of getting your aggressive feelings out. Sorry, I moved the microphone. That probably sounded like a crackle crunch. I want to upgrade the microphone to not a headset, to actual microphone sitting on the desk. Do you like the bigger dust cloud? I think it's more realistic. This is something that nobody does in Manitoba, is collect the straw. Well, maybe not nobody, but not very many people. Grass, on the other hand, a lot of grass bales and grass silage. And not the open pit silage. They're usually the big upright silo bins. We're so close to done. Our first potato harvest. And we're playing at 0.5 of real time. So time is going half the speed of normal time. And it's already almost 2 p.m. in game. Suppose I'm not going to do potatoes after the update? I'm not sure what you mean. Starting again. I intend to start a new save and then copy the files over. So copy over the equipment and the field info so that we are continuing the same game just on a new save file. I'm not sure exactly which files I would have to copy over to get all the field info to be copied back. And all the tractors and equipment to be copied back. But I'd have to figure that out. Which game files to... And if there's small little glitches like the stuff I've painted, I'll just have to repaint it. which means some of the textures, like the field being the wrong starting texture, stuff like that, might not get corrected. And then hopefully future updates don't require a new save game. If they do, they do. Only got a couple more truckloads of potatoes. And then I totally intend to plant more potatoes for next season. Except I'm going to plant it on this field over here, so I don't have to transport them as far. Even though this field is slightly bigger, it's all that transporting. And hopefully we buy a bigger truck, or bigger trailer, for potatoes. And I want another tractor. And probably a bunch of equipment. Oh, Iron Thunder. Is this on purpose? How big of a loan are you allowed to make? I did see that video. He started the game, and the first thing when he opened the used equipment, there was a self-propelled harvester for half price. It's like, how fortunate is that? I did enjoy the review from the guy that lives really close to this, confirming that this is how Manitoba looks. Yes, this is how flat everything is. Some people complain about how deadly the ditches are, and it's like, the ditches are accurate to Gnadenthal. This is accurate to this part of the world. So the amount of loan you can make depends on how much owned equipment and area cost. Because I kept going to like, what, $1.5 million, and the loan just kept going up and up and up and up. So base game, cool. Because the land we own is worth so much, that makes sense. So you can make a huge loan. What did I do? I'm like, I skipped this one. I want to change it up. That way I'm not just potato harvesting. Mic muted. Can't have that. I guess you can make a loan big enough so that you could get yourself in serious financial trouble. I guess you could always get out of it by doing contracts. Yeah, neither do I. I made loans. I have loans right now. I think loans are important, but the way they work, there we've got 205 grand in debt right now. Like, speaking of, what do we have on sale? Not, I mean, that'd be cool to get the quad track, but like, you mean like the interest rate? The interest rate should change completely. The more debt you have, the bigger the interest rate should be. Oh, that payment at the end of the month. No, that's just interest. You're just paying interest. I think the way they do that, that doesn't make any sense. That payment is paying for interest. But it's not clearly labeled as interest. Not clearly, and the way they do it, it doesn't make sense. They should do like little, that should be more in depth and a little better, like a little more in depth and getting text messages from Jess. Hang on. It should be more like a graph or something showing you your debt and stuff. And okay, talking to Jess. I like the idea of having loans, a monthly payment or like in this game a daily payment that you have to make, or else you get late fees. But also you can't pay it off early. Once you make the loan, it's going to take this many days to pay that loan off. You don't just manually go in and pay the loan off. Have a payment plan. And make sure that at the end of the day you have enough money in your bank account to make that loan payment. It would make it a lot more complicated, but a lot more realistic. Hey, farm boy. Or do we just call you Louie? Yeah, go in, make a loan. Each loan, so let's say I already have a loan. I go in here and need to make another loan. Make it a separate loan. This is a new loan with a new interest rate and a new payment system. Have all the loans separated. If you go in and make 5 separate loans, you have 5 separate loans you have to pay off. If all of them have interest rate, all of them have a payment that's required at the end of the day, and you have to make sure you have that money in your bank account, I think loans would be a lot more realistic, and actually you'd have to think about loans. Right now you can just borrow indefinitely until the bank says no, and you can just pay it off indefinitely. There's no real punishment for taking out loans other than the interest rate at the end of the day. And have late fees, and if you have too many late fees, that they start taking farmland away from you. Hey, Danny Gaming. Yeah, I think the loan system could be easy to fix and make better in game. Come on now. Almost done our first potato harvest. You can play. What can I play? Yeah, I definitely don't like the idea that I can make a huge loan and then just pay most of it off right away by going and selling stuff during that day. Yeah, I'm in agreement. Right, put this into our storage. You have an Xbox. I honestly think this game is so much better on PC than PlayStation or Xbox. Because of maps like this, 4X maps, you can play on PC, but Xbox just doesn't have the power to play these maps. Or Giants just doesn't allow it, I don't know which it is. Or maybe Giants just makes the weakest console is the limit of what you're allowed to release on console. Yeah, consoles, you know exactly what everybody will be playing as far as bugs and stuff like that, and you know exactly how big you can make the game. You know what the limits are on every single person's system. PC? Yep, good luck. So as a game developer, consoles might be a little easier but also harder, but you know what your constraints are. Exactly. You really have to make 3 separate games. Ah, from Hungary. Cool. So Google Translate works pretty good for written text. I wonder how long before there's a verbal Google Translate available to everybody for free. Because that would honestly change the way we watch anything online, having a verbal Google Translate. Let's see. Does that make a difference? It did, okay. Never take a loan from the bank. Let's say never. You definitely have to do your research. see the best way to take a loan. And some banks are definitely better than others. Yeah, like, if you can't afford to pay off a loan, don't make a loan. Like, I'm going to be forced to make a loan when we go buy our RV. But I don't know where I'm going to get the loan made. I will talk to banks. I will talk... Well, dealerships really don't do financial anymore. They just go through a bank as well. So any kind of dealership deal is a bank deal. Hey, there's a truck in the way. Come on, get... Hey. Just spinning its tires? There we go. There we go. I think what loans do is they trap you at your job. I think that's the worst part that loans do, unless you get a really bad deal on loan. But loans, they trap you at the job you're at because now you're forced to work until that loan is paid off. Like seeing that dust cloud come up and over. Let's bring this to our storage. I guess loans for people that can't pay off the loan are very dangerous. Loans for people that have the money to pay those loans off, those are safe loans. Because you don't pay taxes on that stuff. All the rich people have huge loans because you're not paying taxes on those loans. It's a way of evading taxes. The interest is cheaper than the taxes. Problem people get into is, if you sold everything you had, could you pay off your loan? If the answer is no, you are in trouble. you are basically a slave. Man, that's a bad bank if they're gonna... Wow, that's a crazy interest rate if they're gonna double their money. Yeah, I'm not taking a loan out like that. Lose half my money? No, thank you. The worst loan I've taken out, I'm just kind of thinking, the worst loan I've ever taken out, doing the math, just in my head here quickly, probably they made 8 or 9% of money off of me. That was the worst loan I made. So I bought something for 200, or I bought something for $20,000 and I paid almost $22,000. Oh yeah, so that's close to the rate I'm talking. Basically, between 7 and 8, 10%, right? That's what. Yeah, I think that's going rate over here. And for me, that was a bad loan, paying about not. Yeah, it was maybe 9 to 10% in there somewhere. Not. Because I paid almost $22,000 for a $20,000 purchase. Yeah, 0.09% interest. I've done financing for 0 interest. That was a good purchase. Yeah, 2-year loan. Yeah, that's a good loan. Have that low interest for a 2-year loan. So yeah, taking out a loan, you gotta be careful. Make sure you don't overpay. Read the fine print. Look into it. Make sure you're. Yeah, you gotta keep your eyes open. But if you make a $20,000 loan and you end up paying $40,000, that's a way of getting poor very quickly. Maybe North America works a little differently. US especially. US, it's really easy to make loans. So people make these huge loans because the interest rate is so low. And all of a sudden the interest rate changes and it wasn't a fixed interest loan. All of a sudden they're in serious financial trouble. I'm scared of non-fixed interest loans. Well, I had the 0% interest financing, and I had so many years to pay it off. Yeah. And I waited right to the end to pay it off. Every now and then I'm like, oh, I have enough money in the bank to just pay this loan off right now. It's like, no, it's 0%. I would rather make the interest on it and leave that loan there because that loan's not costing me anything. Leave that loan there, make interest off the money I have, and then pay it all off at the last minute. But it's important to keep that money available so you can pay it off. So you hear they're trying to get a new law passed here that businesses and like phone companies can charge you credit card transaction fees now. So if you pay your bill at the phone company, you're going to pay $2 transaction fee for using a credit card. I'll tell you what, I'm never going to pay with a credit card again. I am not paying that fee. I penny and dime our budget, and I am not paying that $2. Tell us like it's only $2. It's like, yeah, it's my $2. This is after TELUS convincing us all to buy or to only pay our bills with credit cards because they didn't want us to send them physical mail with checks in anymore because it was costing them too much money. So maybe we'll just go back to sending them physical checks. Cost them more money that way than credit card. And they legally have to send you a paper bill if you request it. But they know most of the population is lazy and they're going to continue paying with a credit card. I, for one, will not. You know what? Let's just loop around this way. Yeah, this passed and then one more. Potatoes will be done. Where did I park the truck? Okay, I moved it out of the way. Good. So probably, wonder if one more, might be a little bit more than one more truck. We'll see. Oh, this one's only half full. So yeah, this truck and then one more partial truck and then we're done. I thought I had something in the bed of the truck for a bit. Wait a minute. Did they actually put a QR code on there? That's funny. Don't know if it's good enough quality to actually work. Okay. I think I want to place a pig farm over here somewhere. Right next to this pond. Oh! Iron Thunder, can you fill water from that pond? Actually, Iron Thunder might be AFK. He might be eating. I think I remember reading something like that. Okay. Is this road here in real life? I gotta look it up. That's the wrong button. Yeah, I guess it is. Wasn't there when we grew up, but yeah, and this farm wasn't here either like this. Okay. I guess there is. And over here is a pig farm. Well, there used to be a pig farm here. I don't see the big pig farm buildings anymore. Huh. Funny how stuff changes. That's a cow farm along that river. So if we do a cow farm, I think we'll place it near the river there. In real life, there's a big pond over here too. And then here's Big Turkey Farm. Might be Geese Farm. I can't remember everything they have, but Blumengart. Yeah, funny how real life has changed, and I'm like, I don't remember this in real life. It's just been too many years. Yeah, go close that. Alrighty. Oh wait, we already emptied it. Why am I parking it there? Okay. Okay. Let's do the BRB thing again. I'll run downstairs, get laundry. And then, depending when Jess gets back from groceries, I might help with that too, so I'll be back shortly. And I am back. Okay. What did I ask Iron Thunder when he was away eating food? I asked the question. Oh! I remember. I remember. Question is, how long can I run? Need a cruise control for running. Alright. This pond. Can you pull water out of this? Can you water your animals from that pond? I love how the grass just goes right into the edge of the pond. Just so realistic. I just love this. So you can refill from here. Awesome. So having a pig farm right there would work really well. Or any kind of farm right there. You hope, you think? Me too, I hope, I think. What you realize. I don't know what you realized, but I'm sure you're going to tell me. Oh, so it's a lot of driving, long distance. Yep. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like I don't see a problem with that. You get some big equipment to transport back and forth. Why not? Real life you do stuff like that. And if people want it different, they can build a mill closer to their bakery. Yeah, keep this map unique. Like a lot of people are saying they want this, they want that, don't listen to everybody's requests. Keep this map unique, different than other people's maps. 20,000 downloads. Nice. That is awesome. Downloads 19,456. Rating of 3.4. Awesome. Yeah, after the update it might go up. I agree. Having some of those little bugs fixed and stuff. And having collectibles, that'll add to the rating. Especially the collectible you have. It's so uniquely different than anybody else's. Can't wait to show people that. So if you collect all the collectibles, how much money do you make? I'm worried it's going to be too much and it'll break the game for me, but other people might like that much. So $1 million and $10,000. That's not that much for a big game like this. For a big map like this. Because that map costs $3 million. So you couldn't even buy that field. Or not that map, that field. You can't even buy that field. You can't even buy that field. You can buy that one. So yeah. There we go, you can buy that one. That one's too expensive. So yeah. Yeah, that's decent. So yeah, 100 collectibles, 1K each. And that's gonna be a lot of work. No, that's not breakable. Or that doesn't break the game. That's quite fair. Yep, I like it. You got my approval. Not a lot of places to hide them though. Obviously the villages, the two villages will have them hidden. And then I don't know, maybe along the river, along the tree lines. Don't want to spoil anything yet. Yeah, don't spoil anything there. I haven't even shown people what they look like. I know what they look like, but I haven't shown anyone else yet. Nope, Jess is texting me. I told her to, she says she's on the way home. I told her to let me know when she gets here, and I'll quickly run downstairs. I am full. How long have I been full? Might as well empty it over here. Oop, oop, oop. And you'll be able to change your clothes with the new sellable houses. Here, can we plant on this field yet? We can. We do canola. Yeah, why not? Let's do canola. That's common here. Oh, so every house will have a sleeping trigger and a wardrobe trigger. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Sounds good. Hey, we've got 79 views on this channel, or on this stream. 4 likes, but 79 views. Okay, I'm going to do a test here. Did we set the GPS too wide? Oh, Jess is here. Jess has also brought food. Whew. Alright. Let's turn this potato harvester on and see if it picks anything up, driving diagonally across what we just did. See if it does one in the center line here. I might do one there. No? No? We're good. GPS is set up so it doesn't miss anything. Cool. Very cool. I'm happy with that then. Thank you. Okay. Let's repair this, clean it, put it away. You okay? Just coughing a bit still. You know, I can mute myself when I cough. I got kind of the advantage. Welcome back. I'm back as well. Again. I'm gonna try to eat while gaming here. Might be a little tricky, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Why are you being so cruel to my tacos? Just whap, whap, whap. Not impossible? Eh, it pretty much is impossible. If I was on a field using GPS, it'd be easy. Oh, I don't think we have that money. Don't have that money either. Don't think you've had a real taco in your life? I guess that's not a popular thing over there. Tacos are really, really easy. A real, just basic taco. Just take the shell, ground up beef on the bottom, lettuce and cheese. That's a basic, real taco. And then you can start adding all sorts of other ingredients if you want, but except that their lettuce is not fresh. What? What? This is a horrible taco. Horrible. No, both are real tacos. Hard shell or soft shell, real tacos. And a burrito is really the same thing. A burrito is exactly what a taco is, it's just wrapped differently. And most of the time burrito have more ingredients. Start adding a little more tomatoes and more ingredients, more different stuff in them. Usually bigger. I will freely admit that's probably one of the worst tacos I've had in a long time. We'll see if the other two are better or not. It's not your fault, it's the taco place's fault. Hmm? In 3 days we had 17,830 lightning strikes. Yeah, how many forest fires do we have thanks to that? My favorite taco is a hard shell taco with beef, lettuce, cheese. But then you take a soft shell taco and put in mashed beans, like a bean paste, and yeah, so the bean paste goes in the soft shell taco, and then the hard shell taco goes inside the soft shell taco. So it's a taco inside a taco. Hard shell on the inside, soft shell on the outside with a layer of mashed beans in between. That's my favorite taco. Let's see what my second taco looks like. Yeah, it's about the same. It's like did they microwave this thing inside the wrap paper? Yeah. Because it's stuck to the paper. It's kind of, yeah, that's kind of gross. I prefer them when they're fresh and not re-microwaved. Next time we'll go in there and they microwave it. Go, no, 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 I want mine fresh. Forgot what I was doing. That means my third taco is going to be just as bad, huh? Yeah. Oh well, it's food. I'm not impressed, but it's food. It's the first time I've had. That was loud. I accidentally unplugged my headphones, so that static. This is the first time I've had bad tacos from this place, so. They probably pre-made a whole bunch of tacos for the lunch rush. Hmm? So these aren't. Look at the shell though. Scoop up the meat. Scoop up that wrap it up in the microwave. Hmm. Like the ingredients are like a subway, right? That's how they do it. Lettuce shouldn't be microwaved. What's the most efficient way of doing this? Yeah, I'm trying to do as much stuff as possible just to test to see if we find bugs or anything as well. This is going to be interesting here. How can I tell where my field is? The fields are so close together. How am I going to do that? That's true. You'll know for the field in the future if you once you buy that field. So we'll just go along the bottom of the field like this. It's going to take a while. It's a big field. A lot of samples. Issue with yours? Yep. Yeah. Don't know what they did this different this time, but if they do this to me a second time, I'll never go there again. Alright. Sure, noob. Have fun. It's not hot in your room? Is that sarcastic? Because we've got the AC running. Oh, it's so hot. So totally misread that. Yeah, it's hot here too. Very hot. Oh, it's not doing it now. When I did this, sometimes the background did a weird glitchy thing, but it's not doing it now. Feel like a deep fried potato. That's hot. That's hot. And you'll be changing the area north of the vehicle shop in Blumengart. I'm good with that. I would also like a separate ground crop sell point. I don't know how you would do that. I have no idea. But selling it at the grain elevator is kind of weird. Potatoes and beets and stuff like that. Sugar, beets, and potatoes, yeah. Separate from grains. Oh! Yes, that was just useless decoration before. So is this another farm or is it a sell point? This building over here is useless decoration too. So it's another farm up here. Cool. Yep. Give people some more options. The vehicle shop's good. People like how big and wide and open it is. So that's good. I don't have any issues there. Okay, let's just drive down this line and see where I haven't gotten it. Quite a few places actually, so okay. We'll just test like this then. I can't because I don't own it. I see. Okay. Yeah. Although I think you'd have to be crazy to play with rocks on this map, but some people might want to. What are you looking for? So that was the Michigan map has a sell point that has potatoes and stuff. That was FS19, yeah. Oh no! So that's... Oh, I don't own that property. A little further over. I don't know. I don't know if I like the animal sell point for potatoes. No, I'd keep it at the grain. Or at the other one, the sell anything would be better. Oh wait, I didn't send it in for testing. How do I do that? Why? Hmm? Yeah, we gotta go do real life stuff here pretty soon. Don't know why I went the long way, but I did. Or just make a new sell point somewhere in Blumengart that just has a generic looking warehouse building. You have all the moments you want. Jess says she has a different idea, but she's downloading mods to look. Where are we going to store this? I know. No stream tomorrow, no. Well, no, hang on. No farming sim stream. James will be doing a stream in the evening with Raft, I think. Looks like there's grass inside the building. Yep, James pops up. Raft at 6:30, so that's in 6 hours from now. Oh, you got that fixed for the next update? Oh, right, not tonight. 6:30 in a day and 6 hours from now. 30 hours. 30 hours from now. Oh boy. Oh, he's going to a new school. That's always fun and scary at the same time. And you get... So you have to take... Basically, we would call that our learner's test. Where we do the knowledge test. That's it, the knowledge test. Where you answer questions on paper, road signs and road rules and stuff like that. How many meters do you leave between you and the bus in front of you? Okay, so our niece just did it, and she said there were 50 questions, and you had to get 40 out of the 50 right to pass. So 80% to get a passing grade. Soil samples complete. Nice. Okay. See what we've got. Loam, sandy loam, loamy sand, and then back. No, it's the generic one that came with the map for giants. It'll be, yeah. pH. Nitrogen. No nitrogen. Okay. But it doesn't need to be plowed or anything, right? Harvested. Does need to be plowed. I thought so. I'm like, potatoes on there, needs to be plowed. So both fields need to be plowed. Okay. That's what I wanted that for. I guess I didn't need to do the test to find that out, but I need to borrow money. A rainbow field? Yeah, it's definitely a rainbow field. Yeah, that's exactly how they would look like in Manitoba for beets. Want to take a screenshot of that? That's the sugar beets. But of course that beet cell point is huge, right? It takes up a lot of space. But that's how they would be in real life in Manitoba. But this Gnadenthal map is so big that there would be no problem adding big spots like that. Might lose a field or something. Jay? I don't know. I use a controller. Shoulder buttons. Sounds good. We're going to probably end the stream here in 15 minutes. Not probably, we are going to. The dessert is doing things to you. Yeah, I don't envy you. Just like a warehouse building, sell potatoes there, not like that. That's how you do it in real life. Selling potatoes just like at a warehouse building. That's how you do it in real life. The sugar beets would be like you have there, or like a warehouse building, one or the other. You see those sugar beet storages like that in Idaho too. I've seen them in North Dakota like that as well. Yeah, that's how you would do beets. Although Manitoba doesn't really do beets anymore, that's how Manitoba used to do beets. Beets are kind of, everything switched over to potato now, so I'm fine with just having a warehouse for beets and potatoes. Yeah, let's see if we can add a license plate to this thing. Well, this will be interesting. What happens if the... It won't let me even repair it because it's hooked on to that like that. What? Okay. Am I not close enough? This is weird. Okay, so yeah, now I can. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I can't drop the tool like that, but it'll drop the tool like that. Interesting. 40 degrees Celsius in your room. That's 100 Fahrenheit basically. That's hot. Yep, need windows, fans, AC, something. Since when was a selectable lane now? Did we mess up the selectable lane? Maybe I did. I don't know. That was narrower originally. And the plow's going to give off a lot of dust. Holy smokes. Okay, let's see what happens if I go auto width. That might work. Thanks for the reverse offset. I'm going to save it anyway, and so we are 3.33 meters. That messed it up when I clicked that. No, it didn't. Okay. 3.33 meters. Plow. Some new. It's funny, over here that line looks pink, and you go up, and the line looks red. Or maybe because it's overlapping with a blue line. Ah, but it's not really overlapping with a blue line. There it's red. When it gets close to the blue line, it turns pink. Is that just a trick on the mind, or? Yeah, Jess is sending you a bunch of screenshots of how. But honestly, if you just do like a generic warehouse with a drop point, that's fine too. Oh, I'm running low on fuel. Hmm? Yeah, I can do that. I should have put the front wheel weight on it too. Not wheel weight, front weight on it. We'll drive to the other end of the field, drop the plow, run get the front weight, and we'll have to fuel up the tractor. But that'll have to be next stream, or next time I play this game. Hopefully I remember all of this. Okay, I'm going to save and quit right there and call it a day. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been another good one. And I'll see you guys on the road on the other channel. You can join James tomorrow evening. And if no other streams, I'll see you guys again next week, Saturday. I am out of here. You guys rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.